Hell yeah guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just another loser, but you can call me Lo. And today, Nidalee is watching my back. Well, we're playing Game of Thrones, so... And now she's leaving. She's totally scared of Cersei, I guess. Let's go. Yeah guys, there we go. I've decided to give Game of Thrones some love. I stopped playing it like a month ago because you guys were not like really enthusiastic about it. But now the episode 2 is out, so I guess the hype has come back and maybe you'll like to watch the end of this series. And well, it will be the last attempt, so if you guys don't like it, I'll stop the series. So hey, your call guys. Let's go back to business. So, it's the first time we meet Cersei and Tyrion.
You can do this.
Tension. He's like so touchable. Fuck it, cat. Wait a second. And I'm back. Okay, my lord, let's keep going. So, do I have to walk? Yes, I do. I can't really turn my head.
Ah, Lady Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
She does.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Bitch.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira
Yeah.
of House Forrester.
So, basically, Cersei thinks I'm a betrayal. I'm a betrayer. Kneel. I'm gonna kneel.
Your Grace.
Of course, she
Girl
please.
knows her courtesies.
She fuck.
Impressive. You may rise.
Thanks a lot.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Now Cersei
Is your
paying
family
me.
loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
Take that.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to
Oh,
House
fuck the cat.
Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
We did.
Clever girl.
Thanks. If Tyrion says you're clever, it means a lot.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say the
Sorry.
loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
You saw that, right? Equivocation
Is your
is my
house
thing.
willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He's a son of a bitch.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Which is pretty mean.
Old
The look on your
allegiances are
face is
not
like,
easily
I'm gonna
mended.
kill you.
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Yeah.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Of course.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Are you pleased?
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house.
Well, I guess
imagine
so.
you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do
Of
anything.
course. Bend over. Cersei will remember that.
I see.
I'm sure she will.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
What you gonna
It
do
raises
now?
an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quick.
Thank you, Tyrion, because I'm getting a bit like in trouble
Loyalty
there.
can be such a hard thing to define.
Yeah.
This city alone
You're
is
totally
filled
loyal
with
to
all
your
sorts
brother.
of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be
Sorry.
something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute.
Yeah, I'm not
beyond
really talkative
question.
there, but she...
And if your loyalties
sure
were to
can
become conflicted between your
talk a
king
lot.
and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Margaery, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not...
I would totally love to serve Margaery and pleases her.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Yeah.
The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either.
She's being like way more obnoxious than
I'd
in
like
the
a
series,
word
right?
with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Kill her! Stab her! Hey. How are you? How is your father? Pretty good for the
I'll walk
moment.
you out.
Come on, you guys.
This may
Watch the
come as a
series or
surprise,
read the
but I
book,
met
okay?
your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Thank you, my lord.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Let's not be...
You were brave to
Too
declare your
overconfident
loyalty
here.
to Lady Margaery. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said.
I guess so.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart.
Yes.
My sister and I
So do
have
I.
our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
That's right, guys. Keep that in
She
mind.
threatened to give your
Don't let
ironwood to
anything,
another
don't let
house.
anything bring you down,
It
anyway.
is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded
shouldn't
to
have
secure
kept my mouth
ironwood
shut
from House
right there.
Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
I think we can
It may be
trust
far too
Tyrion.
dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing
Anyway,
to
we're-
take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
We're in trouble.
You are a brave girl,
We're
aren't
like
you?
the Starks of this series, so...
I'll consider
we're all,
it.
we're all gonna die.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
Oh, yes.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah, they're red vipers. Is that it? Well, it was like pretty nice. Nicer than I expected, though.
Mira, I was worried.
Yeah, me too, but in the end... Oh, I don't like
How
you!
was it?
I really don't like you.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
Of course not.
I don't trust
It
you.
must have been horrible. But at least it's over now.
Their eyes are
Margaery
like...
has spent the entire day
Sometime.
working on seating
You see what I
arrangements
mean?
for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back.
You see what I
Here
mean,
with
right?
the fourth cousins and
Look
the
at me in the eyes,
ninth-born
please.
sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Yeah, but he's only
What?
doing his sister.
It's
Yeah.
true. And Oberyn Martell.
Talking about the Red Viper.
I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate. From what I've heard.
I love gossip. Let's dish.
Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Oh yeah, especially Oberyn.
Although, marrying
You'll see
a
how
king, I can only
lovely he
imagine
had.
what that would be like.
And
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be
take
queen.
that,
You northerners.
you fucking
You'd want
opportunist
the perfect
bitch.
scepter.
Bitch.
Well, I would marry him.
Of course.
Imagine the power you would
You
have
will
as
suckle
queen
the
of
dick of the Seven
Kingdoms.
Kingdom.
I might even allow you to be my
Your
handmaiden.
freaking power.
Let's see,
thirst.
who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
It would be a
What are
funny
you
couple.
doing? Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
Yeah, feminist at his best.
The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mirror.
I'm sorry, Lady Margaery.
I'm just glad it's over.
Well, I was not looking and I was not paying attention. I was like
King's
staring
Landing
at your
can be
cleavage and
exhausting
stuff.
sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Yeah.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Shut up. Nobody likes you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Yeah, I know. I'm so clever
Your words to
sometimes.
Cersei
I
are
impress
brave,
myself.
But I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
It was.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
She's gonna ask you a favor. I need to.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between
But she,
us.
no, I don't trust her.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I don't. Well, that's a mistake. I hate you.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
Listening, I'll be
She thought
right back.
If a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but...
Oh,
she
I read.
insisted.
I was like totally opening the door.
That is no small request. Especially
It's not.
now.
I know, my lady.
And you
I
shouldn't
wouldn't
trust
ask this
Sarah.
of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought with the
Oh,
Starks.
yes, he does.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I
I
fear
really
for
don't
my
trust this
family's
girl. She
safety.
doesn't even appear in the series, right? And I don't really read the book, so...
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Let's say nothing. We don't have to force her. It's a tricky situation to her.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Sometimes you have to make sure it's choices.
Very well.
Choices.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
She will, we will, together. We're gonna send a raven. Cacao! Oh, we're back. We're back to business. He's my favorite character so far. The others are...
Seven elves.
Yeah, maybe 8. I have what? I can't say. I can't hear anything. Oh, the bow tone.
Let's play.
Oh yes, it is.
Shall we?
It's gonna be dirty, guys.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Wait.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
It's dirty.
As my father likes to say,
What?
a naked man
Somebody see me?
holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity
Who
you
can
didn't
see
tell
me
your
here?
father,
I'm gonna
the
get-
Warden of the North.
Fucked. Hide yourself.
He
The
does
screen is
now.
getting red. I don't like this.
How much further is it to these foresters?
Ramses, no.
Day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
Nothing.
My lord?
Listen.
No, don't. Run! No! Don't.
There.
No.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Don't do anything.
Never mind.
Oh, perfect.
We've wasted enough
Fuck.
time already.
I think I shot my pants. Fucking piece of shit. I hate Ramsay Snow so hard. But I hated Greyjoy too. I hated Theon, so I hated Rix. Yep. Hi, guy. Oh. I'm walking so slowly, it's a pain. He's not upside down like on the banner. That's not really realistic, right? Far better. Holy shit.
Bloody hell.
He's not dead, right? Maybe he is. He was like, oh my god, what a cute six-pack. I think we're gonna stop things here, right? I'm gonna... Shut up. No, Lord Son is a pain in the ass. I hate him. Anyway. I'm gonna see if you guys liked this episode. So if you did, crush that like button, and if you don't know me on the mini okay? Let's do it again. And if you don't want to miss anything, subscribe and join Loserville. I'll see you in the next episode. Maybe another Game of Thrones episode if you liked it or whether you liked it or not, okay? In the meantime, enjoy, stay tuned, and rock on, my people! Rah! Run faster than the wind. Like your life depends on it, and it does. It was gross. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, it's all snowy out there, and now Nidalee is like warming up her pounds. Pretty awesome, right? Something to say? Yeah, you don't fucking care, right?